Hi. So I am going to continue with our second brush in our 6 brushes in 6 days. And we're going to talk about the powder brush. And I know what you're thinking. You're probably thinking, well, isn't this cream foundation? Yep. I agree with you. This one is kind of a strange little bird, but it is actually really, really good at applying your hack. And then you can also use it to set your makeup, especially if you like more of a matte finish. Then this brush is perfect for that. So I am going to use this brush. I'm going to show you what each side is going to be used for, and I'm going to be using again one palette. Now this one is really good for applying your contour because it has this really nice angled side here, okay? So you can get a really kind of like specific line. And then this side here is like super, super soft. Yes, it is dense, but again, it's soft. So it's gonna be really, really good for blending and applying your brightening shade as well as your all over color, pretty much everything. This we're going to be using for our contour and for our powder when it's all said and done. So I am going to start where I always start, and that is with my brightening highlight. So I'm going to use this small fluffy end. I'm just going to tap into my color here. And I'm just going to focus on getting it right there on the inner corner and the outer corner here. And I'm going to blend it down into a triangle. And I'll worry about filling in that gap soon. Again, inside. Outer corner of my eye, and I'm just going to blend that down into a triangle. And then I'm going to apply my remaining brightening highlight in the center of my face as usual. So I am not super concerned with getting this all completely blended in because I'm going to apply my all over highlight, my main shade, all over, then I'm going to blend it. Okay, so I'm going to pop into that and apply it all over. Okay, before I move on to my contour, again, regardless of what brush I'm using, I am always going to use my Perfector sponge to pick up any excess. I want to avoid looking cakey, and I want everything to be completely blended and perfect. Okay, now it's time to apply my contour. So I'm going to do that with this angled, really, really dense side of my brush. And I'm actually going to use just this kind of top piece right here. And I'm going to dip that into my contour so I can draw a really precise line. I'm going to use a little bit of the thicker side to apply it on my forehead and get a thicker line. gonna blend my contour with my Perfector sponge, and the remaining contour, I'm gonna flip my brush over and blend the fluffy side. Okay, now I'm going to use that same fluffy side, and I'm going to apply my Bella bronzer. Notice that I've worked in the order from lightest shade to darkest shade. All right, I'm gonna tidy up my contour just a bit. And to do that, I'm just tapping into a little bit of my all over highlight. And I'm just cleaning up that line. Remember, with cream makeup, there are no mistakes. All right, remaining on this side, and I'm gonna tap into my cheek color. And then last but not least, my illuminator. And my hack is done, but I want to make sure that I set it. Again, I can use this same brush to set my makeup, and I can use a powder. So for me, I prefer to have more of a matte finish in the center of my face and underneath of my eyes. So I am just tapping into my setting powder. I'm using the really thick, dense, angled end, and it's gonna hold that powder really, really well. And I'm just gonna tap it into and swipe in all of the areas where I want to set. And there you have it. That is full hack and setting with one brush. So if you're looking for an all-in-one, this Strange Bird is your go-to, and this is the powder brush. And that's it. I will see you all tomorrow for brush number 3.